Welcome, my dear student of class ninth. So, first of all, I would like to say sorry to you all because after a long time I'm meeting with you, and due to some circumstances, I was not able to make videos in YouTube. So, today I am here with the first poem for class ninth student, and the name of the poem is The Road Not Taken. Okay, The Road Not Taken. This poem is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was one of the greatest poet. So he was one of the favorite poet of mine also. So before moving towards to the poem, let me tell you something about the Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet. He was nature lover. He was born on San Francisco in 20th century. He was totally different from the modern poets. And this poem is one of the favorite poem of mine also. It is an autobiographical poem with a common experience. Okay, so let's get started. This well-known poem is about making choice and the choice that shapes us. Robert Frost is an American poet who writes simply but insightfully about common ordinary experience. Okay, which I already told you. So this poem, The Road Not Taken, in this poem, Frost wants to give a beautiful message to all of us. According to the poet, our future depends on our present situation. Whatever the option for our future we choose today will determine our coming future or our coming tomorrow. We have to be very careful while choosing our future because we do not get any chance to go back to the option once it was left. So it was a beautiful message by the Robert Frost for making decision, especially for the students. Okay, let's start the poem. Two roads diverged in a yellow hood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could to where it's bent in the undergrowths. Okay, the very first stanza of this poem. Here I refers to poet Robert Frost himself. That's why this poem was autobiographical poem. So here I refers to the poet himself. Robert Frost, or the poet, comes across a road which was divided into two ways in a jungle. Yellowwood means jungle. So he wondered which way to follow because as a one traveler it was difficult to travel in the both road. It was very difficult for a single person to walk on the both road. So he had to make a choice among two roads in Yellowwood or in a jungle. He stood there for the long time thinking about which road to choose. He looked the first road very carefully as far as he could see. He looked at the first road till it curved into undergrowth, till it was bent. Okay, so in the first stanza, poet come across a road in a jungle which was divided into the two way, and he had to choose a one road. He had to choose a one road because it was very difficult to choose the both road and travel in the both road by a single person. Okay, next stanza. Then took the another just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as far that the passing there he had worn them really about the same. Now, so in the second stanza, poet choose another road after seeing that one road disappeared into the undergrowth. After seeing the first road, he decided or he chose another road because it seems better way to the poet. It seems a good path for the poet. It seems good road for the poet. So, according to this stanza, first way or the road was traveled by the lot of people. The first road which he um, looked into the undergrowth, that first road was traveled by the lot of people. But another one he saw was a green and the less used by the people or the less traveled by the people, and it was wanted way. So that's why the poet took up the another road. He compared the first route to the another one. The first one route was traveled by the many people, but the another route was less traveled by the people. So he decided to travel the second road because it was grassy, it was very green, and it wanted wear. Third stanza. And the poet, sorry, and both the morning quietly lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how well leads on the way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Now, so again here, he says both the road was there and he had to choose the road, but he chose the less travel path. He stick to his own choice for yet another day. Here he realized no one had walked either of the two roads. The poet has to move forward. He took up the second road and he decided to move forward. And he kept the another road for another day. Okay. So the last one and the last stanza was Robert Frost says in the last stanza, I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads traverse in a yellow, in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Now, so Robert Frost says, years and years later, he confessed that out of the two roads, he took a road which was less traveled by the people. The choosing of the road had made, or that choosing of the road had made his life what it was today. He was saying this with a sigh. Choosing of the second road make all difference in his life. Maybe the poet becomes happy after choosing the road. Okay, so that choosing make the life of the poet totally different from his past. So this poem gives us a beautiful message. So while choosing our career, we have to choose it carefully, because once we choose the path to move, then we are not able to come back and choose the another way. So according to the poet, as I already told you, our future or our better tomorrow depends upon our present situation. We have to choose a good option after thinking carefully. So whatever the option you choose today will determine your tomorrow. So we have to choose carefully. We have to be very careful while choosing option or while choosing our career, because we do not get any chance or we do not get any privilege to go back to the option once left. So it was a poem, and I hope you understood the poem well. If any confusion, you can make me call or message me through WhatsApp. I will help you out there. And for your homework, you just try to write down the summary and send me. I will check it there. And for any confusion, you can directly contact to me. Thank you very much. Read the poem by yourself and try to find out or try to write the summary of the poem in your own language. Thank you very much.